if I live in a place where I get bad internet speeds, I should move. And if I live in a place where there's bad mobile reception, I should move and or should not have a mobile phone. And if the electricity goes out in my house, I should not have a vacuum cleaner. That's what the creative director at Microsoft Studios or Microsoft whatever thinks. He thinks that people that live in these places that don't have internet or cannot get a good connection of internet should move. Before I say anything, I would like to let you guys know that I would want you guys to make your own videos. I need you guys to make your own videos. I want you to make your own videos giving your thoughts about this situation, giving your opinions. I want you to tell your friends to make videos about this. I want you to share your videos around, send them there, send them to me, send them to him, her, blah, blah, blah. Tell your friends to make videos. Send this video to Microsoft. Send your videos to Microsoft. If we all sent each other's videos to Microsoft and let them know that we will not stand for this, then they will understand. Because we need them to understand. And it's not because we want the Xbox brand to be like successful. It's not because we love Microsoft. It's not because we love Windows 8. And we don't. But it's because competition is necessary for the consumers to get the most out of a business. If there's no competition, then this company can do whatever they want. So if the Xbox is indeed always online, no one's going to buy it. And Sony will have the upper hand. And if they have the upper hand, then they can do whatever they want. And I'm not saying they would necessarily be evil, but competition is necessary. We want to be able to choose between which we get and not have that choice be made for us. Because if this always online happens, there basically will be no choice. PlayStation 4. And I will gladly go to PlayStation 4. So if we all just make our own videos, send them to Microsoft, send them around, make our videos known, make our voices heard, then hopefully Microsoft will understand. Because this guy, if he's representing Microsoft at all, he doesn't understand. And that means Microsoft doesn't understand. And I really feel sorry for this Adam Orth guy because it shows that he's a high-class person that has lost sense of the world and of the country. He doesn't understand that people are not living like him. He thinks everybody is in the same pool as him. We all have internet. We all have this. We all have that. We all have wonderful homes. He doesn't understand people's situations, and I feel very bad for him. I had a video, and I'm not uploading it. It was me ranting the whole time, and I'm not gonna rant. I'm just gonna be short and sweet and to the point. Adam Orth, I feel sorry for you, and I feel sorry that you put yourself on blast. You exposed yourself, and you know you shouldn't have did that. You know you shouldn't have went on Twitter talking about things that you shouldn't be talking about. You know you shouldn't have even referenced Always On. You know you shouldn't have referenced people's homes and where they live. And you are paying for it most likely. I'm not saying you're losing your job. I don't want you to lose your job. Where I stand on this is that we as gamers do not like our freedom being taken. We want to be able to choose how we play, when we play, and where we play. I want to be able to take my console to my sister's house who doesn't in fact have internet and be able to play a single player game. I want to be able to do that. I do. You say everything's always on. This isn't always on. My lamp isn't always on. Line, that is. The Xbox 360 isn't always on. The PlayStation 3 isn't always on. The PlayStation 4 isn't always on. My computer downstairs that I use to edit my videos isn't always on. Always on is imperfect as of right now. You think that it'll be so perfect, it won't be, because people's situations are different everywhere. Some people have good connections, some people don't. Some people live in areas that they can't have a good connection. What about people that are in the military? People that have been working all day protecting our country, as Francis did, or Boogie said. These people, they deserve to be able to play their games. And you're basically saying, forget you, deal with it. I tweeted you and I said, no, it's not hashtag deal with it. It's hashtag don't buy it. Because if you want to take away our freedom, we're not going to buy it. That's plain and simple. We're not. And you're going to pay for that. So what if Sony has the upper hand? Hey, I feel better with them having the upper hand than you guys right now if it's always on. I really am shocked that this is even happening. Because as consumers, we're like, always on, that's not going to happen. We figured that if us as consumers knew that this was a stupid idea, that $1 billion company would realize it was stupid. Apparently not. Apparently not. Listen here. We want our freedom. We want to be able to choose how we play a game. If I have a single player game, it's not necessary for me to have to be online. It's not. And I understand always online, everything's fast. Sure. But it's not necessary. And it shouldn't be necessary. It should be when you're on Xbox Live, everything's streamed, the updates happen, blah, blah, blah. But when you're not, guess what? There you go. You just play the game. You shouldn't have to be online. You shouldn't have to take away my freedom. It's my Xbox. I choose to do with it what I choose to do with it. I choose to be with it where I choose to be with it. I shouldn't have to listen to what you guys say, because at the end of the day, it's about us. It's about me, the consumer. And you guys apparently have not realized that. You're not going to put out a road and say this is where you have to walk. Because I will choose where I have to walk. I will turn around and walk down the other road. I'm Venom to me, and it's saying I'm very upset. And I'm very concerned at Microsoft. And if you want to give me the finger, if you want to tell me to deal with it, guess what? You'll get the finger and I'll say I'm not going to buy it. Because I'm not. Hashtag deal with it. Hashtag don't buy it. Microsoft, you have just made the hardcore audience mad. And I'm sure you don't care, because for the past few years you've cared about Kinect and cared about movies and television on the system that we pay for. We have to pay $60 a year or more if you're not paying for a year subscription, and we get nothing in return. You've already made us mad. Now you're completely just giving us the finger. And guess what? We're going to walk away. I expect there to be some kind of, I don't know, redemption from you guys. But it looks like you guys don't care. And if you don't care, we don't. The Xbox 720, or whatever it'll be called, don't buy it. I mean, when you have a gaming developer, a gaming designer, a person in the gaming industry that tells you that's a horrible idea, somebody that apparently knows the consumer more than you guys, because you guys do not know the consumer. You think you do, but you don't. You have no idea what we as consumers want. When they say that always online isn't a good idea, that should give you a hint that always online isn't a good idea. I expected a lot more, and I was disappointed. I feel like a grandfather talking to a son. It's not that serious, but I'm just a bit ticked off. Venom to me, comment, subscribe, guys. Send your videos out. Make your own videos, please. Share this video around. Peace, guys. Later on, Microsoft, whatever, man. Whatever. Peace. Microsoft just apologized for Adam Orth. Major Nelson posted the following official Microsoft statement regarding Orth's comments. He said, "We apologize for the inappropriate comments made by an employee on Twitter yesterday. This person is not a spokesperson for Microsoft, and his personal views do not reflect the customer-centric approach we take to our products or how we would communicate directly with our loyal consumers. We are very sorry if this offended anyone. However, we have not made any announcements about our product roadmap and have no further comment on this matter." Now, I would like to say again, Adam Orth is the creative director at Microsoft and has been working there for about a year, and he's probably been working on something that has to do with the next Xbox. You know what would make me feel better? If I didn't have to deal with it. If I didn't have to deal with this. If we didn't have to deal with this. Well, getting the PlayStation 4, deal with that. Microsoft, you just made like a lot of your consumers mad. A lot. Deal with that. PlayStation 4. Kingdom Hearts 3. Deal with it. I bet Sony is smiling. Ooh, I bet Sony is smiling. I would be cracking up. I'll probably make fun of them too. Deal with that.